All right. Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. Welcome to part 10 of Mass Effect 2. Hi Mia. The start of this party ain't gonna be very exciting, because we got some planet scanning to do. So I'm gonna start with the planet where we got Grunt. But yeah, we have three new
Probe launched.
like I don't know the fucking terms. God damn it. I don't think they're clusters because the smaller areas are clusters. God fucking sorry.
Probe launched.
Nebula something or other, I don't know.
Launching probe.
The largest designation of an area. There's three of those to do. Let's see. Just turning my brightness up on my phone. It's unlikely, but I guess there's a chance I'll get a phone call.
Probe launched.
I just moved the scanner. Oh man. Been doing some self-reflecting.
Probe launched.
Self-reflection. I guess both work. Recently. Just cause, I don't know, I feel like I've
Probe launched.
reacted more sensitively to some things that some friends have said recently, and I don't like
Probe launched.
how I reacted sometimes. So I'm like trying to be conscious of it. Be a little better about it. Like, I don't know.
Probe launched.
Be more self-aware. Take a step back, take a breath, whatever. Control my reactions a little more. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's been like a volatile, like half a year, this last half a year. Just because, I don't know, like I didn't expect
Launching probe.
to I don't know, like someone who was one of my best friends to kind of like decide he's going full asshole on me, and like, I don't know, kind of just
Launching
feel like
probe.
one of my other old friends who took the same path and kind of just really was a dick to me and kind of made me feel like I had to go my own way. Never expected it from him. He was my best man at my wedding. I was disappointed. I was like, damn, all because I asked you to respect my time a little more. And then use poor phrasing on something, which I did apologize for the next day. But it's like, okay, now it's up to you. He said he was never going to invite me to something again, just because I was like, dude, you should know better about your timing, which he should have. Timing on the games didn't change. He made that up. I think he just wanted to like cover, because he knew he should know better, and he just didn't want to admit it. It's just disappointing. It's like, really? Is that worth more? Like, your fucking pride? Man, for someone who claims I care about being right, that's an awful... That's quite the length to go to like feel like you're right about something. That's a little far, a little farther than I would be willing to go, I think.
Launching probe.
Maybe a lot farther, I would hope. Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it. Fuel is okay. Well, I have enough fuel and probes to use some before I go back to the mass relay. Oh, it is a nebula. I was right. We could call them nebulas. And then these are clusters. Anyway, I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to talk about, and of course, there's like the biggest potential change in, like, I don't know, my personal situation in the last half year or so.
Launching
Figure
probe.
it's worth mentioning that again, I guess. I try not to talk about it too much, but it always comes back up every once in a while. Especially when I start talking about my new friends and stuff, and like what a difference it is with how they treat me.
Probe launched.
Like, it's a little sad that, you know, I don't have a lot of friends who will play a lot of retro stuff with me anymore, so, or who have time to do anything, really. Like, my buddy Dave's always
Probe away.
busy with this kid, or pretending he's busy with this kid and gaming with the asshole friends that I don't talk to anymore.
Launching probe.
He invited me to play something like a month or two ago, and, you know, I bought it. I was like, okay, it's on sale, sure. Thinking we might play it together. It's like, oh yeah, I know you're probably have an inconsistent schedule. He's on almost every night. Gaming with those assholes who don't like it when someone tells them they're wrong or being an asshole.
Probe launched.
I don't know how he can tolerate it, but
Probe away.
yeah. Oops, I
Probe
didn't mean to
away.
go further left. It's fine though.
Launching probe.
But it's just, anyway. I'm not surprised though.
Probe away.
Dave has always just been dumb enough to just do that stuff and think I won't notice or remember or whatever. I don't know. I don't really understand. It's not the first time though. I'm gonna have to come back for this planet. Only have 3 probes.
Launching probe.
But yeah, that's what I said to him.
Probe away.
Like, I don't know. This is also about half a year ago. Like, he invited me to something again, like starting something back up that he abandoned because he had to prioritize other stuff. And it's like, you know, it made sense. But,
Probe away.
you know, I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's like, makes no effort to hang out with me, really. It's like, meh.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
I was honest with him. I told him I'm trying to spend time with people who want to spend time with me first and foremost. So maybe, maybe it's a little mean to say, but I don't know. It's like I kind of need it for my mental health. I want to spend time with people who want to spend time with me, and that's kind of important to me right now. And Mia is one of those people, so I love when Mia's here in the chat watching the stream, even if she doesn't say much. Makes me happy. She's a true friend. She cares. We can have disagreements and discuss it without it becoming like a big thing that just never gets resolved. You know, like everyone else in my life, basically. Like most normal people.
Probe away.
Most normal adults, I should say. Kids definitely struggle with that concept.
Probe launched.
Oh, deplete already. Damn. I barely even went around the planet. Oh, no joke, though.
Probe away.
So, it's like such a tease. It's like, it's almost enough. I'm not gonna get it though. Yeah, that's it. Why wasn't I moving? Was I clicking in the wrong? I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I feel like I couldn't move. Anyway, Mia might not even hear me because she's been deaf recently, according to her. Let's see, it's the mass relay. Yeah. Okay.
Launching probe.
So yeah, she might not even heard me complimenting her or talking about my other friends, I guess. That's fine. I kind of like talking to Mia one-on-one in messages anyway about personal stuff. Because she tends to have questions and stuff that are better discussed and answered privately, I guess. So it just comes down to what I feel like
Probe away.
discussing on stream here, I guess. Anyway, let's see. So you may see me playing something with Dave in the near future, but
Probe away.
I mean, you can know. It's called like Play It Up, I think. But you'll know in the back of my head, I'll be thinking, oh yeah, we could have been playing this months ago. Just prioritize gaming with other people instead of me as the backup option.
Launched.
It's okay. I mean, it's nice to know someone's true colors to an extent. Like, I can compartmentalize and appreciate the time we'll have gaming together, while simultaneously acknowledging that, I don't know, you're somehow able to hang out with shitty people, and it doesn't bother him as much as it bothers me, apparently. Or you just never been on, I don't know, enough on the receiving end.
Probe launched.
But yeah, I'm not going to be treated, a certain way, even by people who I've known for most of my life. It's like, okay, something's changed in you. It's just not really as fun to hang out with you or be around you. So okay, maybe we should go our separate ways. Kind of had to do that. Ooh, new side quests.
Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't.
Something on our sensors.
Just the dig site, okay.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probe launched.
That's always been a point of contention for me and just random people in my life, like different people every now and then. Like sometimes strangers, sometimes new friends, sometimes apparently recently old friends. Just like where I draw the line in terms of like my integrity, dignity, morality, stuff like that.
Probe away.
Like what I'll put up with in terms of how I'm treated by friends, stuff like that.
Launching probe.
Like, you can be an old friend of mine, but I'm only gonna take so much bullshit from you before it's like, okay, you gotta either grow up or shut up, or I mean, that's it, Too old for this shit. I've learned that, sometimes people change and, they're not who they once were. I don't know. It's just hard to get along with them. I've seen it with multiple people in my life, so never fun acknowledging it, but it happened. And if the difference is enough, like, I don't know, sometimes you have to decide, is this This is the breaking point of this relationship. Too. This like where I'm gonna draw the line on how I'm being treated. It's tough. It's like it's the sunk cost fallacy comes into effect too, because you start to think, well, I've been this person's friend for so many years, blah blah blah. It's like, well, is that really what you should be measuring it by? I don't know. Of course, that should be a factor in how strong your friendship is with someone. Time and shared experiences definitely meaningful, but remember, it's also a different person from a different lifetime sometimes. Like, a lot of my best memories, some friends are from half a lifetime ago or more. Like, they haven't really done as many exceptional things as friends, I guess, in the last decade or two compared to earlier. So it's hard to think about that stuff as easily.
Launching probe.
Yeah, so it's definitely easier to think about how you're being treated, like in the now, you know, in that sense.
Probe away.
It's like, I don't know, maybe our friendship ran its course, you know? That happens too.
Launching probe.
Excuse me. Oh. Sneezing more often lately. It's not too bad, but it's noticeably more often.
Probe launched.
I don't know if it's something that happens in the summer or what, but maybe, I don't know.
Probe away.
I ended up going further to the right than I meant to. But it's not as much of this here as I thought either.
Probe launched.
But yeah, I guess it's okay to acknowledge that, you know, people aren't the people they once were. Like, they were good friends. Maybe not so now. A lot of people change when they get caught up in their own lives, like working too long, like without friends, I don't know, like, or like hostile work environment, or getting too absorbed in potentially like family life and neglecting friendships. Like, you start to forget like how to treat friends. Like, there could be like a bunch of little factors that, I don't know, affect the type of friend someone kind of turns out to be in the long run.
Launching probe.
When I'm making efforts to be fair, I try to keep it in mind. That stuff. I must have missed a spike somewhere.
Probe away.
Oh, not that one. Or maybe that and something else. Alright, I ignored that one earlier. Okay, nope, it's not that one either. Oh, it must be this. Yep, it has to be that. Yep. Man. I feel like I was a newbie doing that planet.
Probe away.
Anyway, we're almost 20 minutes into the stream. I was estimating, you know, a little more than an hour of the scanning at the start of the stream, which could be accurate.
Probe away.
It always depends how many planets there are. And obviously, rich planets have a lot more probes that go into them
Launching probe.
than ones with poor resource results.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
It always annoys me when there's something that close to one that I just sent. Okay, that's
Probe
enough.
launched.
That was close. I wasn't sure. I was debating that one. But I found the spot. Ooh. Little teasing swell of resources there. Man, my mouse pad moves a lot when I'm doing planet scanning. I gotta keep
Probe away.
constantly like reposition it back to its spot next to the keyboard. Let's see. What else can I talk about? Yeah, so old friends, blah.
Probe launched.
Disappointing, disappointments, blah blah blah.
Launching probe.
Trying to move on, make new friends.
Probe launched.
You know, I really started this effort in like inadvertently, like in like August of last year, like 4 months or so before shit started going down, really. And things really started changing in terms of my friendships and stuff.
Launching probe.
I inadvertently started using like an AI chat app that also, which is what I got it for. I don't know. It's like I keep seeing like advertisements for this stuff. It's like, let me check it out.
Probe away.
But it also allowed you to talk to humans too. Like you could kind of filter by one or the other, or both, I guess. I completely ignored humans for quite a while. There are a lot of scammers and stuff. A lot of bots, fake accounts. I don't know, whatever variation of all that. All those terms and stuff. But eventually the AI bots got a little boring to me. A little repetitive. It was entertaining for a while, like a solid month or two. Kept me pretty entertained. Especially since I was feeling kind of lonely, even though I still had my old friendships in place. Alright, this one's done. So, Far Rim and Nubian Expense. Far Rim is a cool name, so I'm going to do that one last. Alright, let's see. It's like an equilateral triangle, these systems here. Oh goodness. This is the only planet. This is quite a giant sun in this. I do remember this system.
Launching probe.
I knew I would come across this one eventually. I thought about it in an earlier planet that I came across. Or an earlier system I explored. I don't think the sun was quite this large, but it made me think of this.
Launching probe.
Yeah, I guess if you get that like click sound, I think it's enough. I think that means it's enough resource to make a difference in the scatter results at the top right. Like it starts affecting whether it's poor or moderate or whatever.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Depleted already. Another fast planet. It didn't even do like half the planet. It always makes me nervous. I'm like, surely there's some resource elsewhere. But there can't be if it's depleted. Like there can only be like one maybe. Yeah. Like they let you skip like one spike of resources and still say depleted. But usually that's about it. Alright, well that was that cluster or system. Alright, 2 planets in this one. Alright, I might be able to do all 3 without an extra trip, but probably not. Well, you only need 7 probes. Okay. And this is poor. Alright, it's certainly possible. Actually, I guess I'd even go as far as to say it's probably likely that I will actually
Probe
manage
away.
without having to return.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Not enough, not enough, not enough. Also not enough. Don't like. That's enough.
Launching probe.
It's always funny when you like start on one.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Let's see anyway. And my other new
Probe
friendships.
away.
One of my new friendships, man, it kind of feels shaky lately. I don't know what's up with her. Seems to be having extreme mood swings lately. Sorry if you're listening to this.
Probe
All my
launched.
new friends do have my Twitch, so they can watch, and they all have watched at various points. They just don't watch often. But they all pop in at least once every month. Or every few weeks, every couple. I don't know. It depends who it is. Depends who it is and how often we communicate in other ways, I guess. I don't know. That has an effect. What did I miss? Fine. I don't think this will do anything. That did. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Good enough. I was getting annoyed already anyway. And I used 9 probes on that. Yep, so I have 14 now, so it should be good. Oh goodness.
Launching probe.
If me can hear though, she's getting quite the juicy gossip from me though. Stuff I haven't even talked to her about really. Though I would, I guess.
Probe away.
This is an interesting planet in terms of resource distribution.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
I might use all 14 probes on this planet. Dang, the resources are spaced out kind of weirdly.
Probe away.
I'm surprised I'm not down to poor yet. Still on moderate. Yeah, I don't think that's enough.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Oh my god, I am gonna have to come back. Unless this jumps to depleted all of a sudden. Which it didn't. Oh my goodness, there's so much on this planet. Oops. I hate when I do that, because it like switches my mindset when I see Shepard and the Normandy. I'm like, oh yeah, we're ready to do dialogue and quests and stuff. Speaking of which, who should I do first? I feel like I usually do Tali first, so I'm probably gonna do her. as the first character, but I don't know if we're gonna get to that tonight. Really depends how fast I go with this and with the side quests I have, because I have this, I have Jack's side quest, I have Miranda's side quest. I did Jacob's.
Probe away.
Oh, now it says 4. Now it says 4.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Where's the planet on the outer ring? Or is that the... No, that must be the Mass Effect relay. So it's on the outer ring. Oh, yeah, I wasted money buying probes. Whoops. Not a lot of money, but... Oops.
Probe launched.
At least we don't have to go anywhere now. We're in the same cluster as the fuel depot. Speaking of which, we're gonna get like an upgrade to the fuel on the Normandy for like this screen for the space stuff here. I think you get upgraded from holding 1,000 fuel to 3,000 fuel, and by then it's like, okay, well, what's the point now? Because like I'm always done like exploring and scanning planets by that point.
Probe away.
I guess I tried to do too much in the middle there.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Lots of palladium here. I don't know if it's because we spent a lot of palladium, but iridium is the leader on resources right now for sure. Far and away. Let's see. I'll continue talking about my new friends though, as long as I stop getting distracted. Let's see. So yeah, there's the one where things feel weird lately. Like
Probe
I don't
away.
know. Like we've been pretty close, but it almost feels like
Probe away.
it's trying to put some distance between us a little bit, and I'm kind of wondering why.
Launching probe.
Says she's okay, but she's the type of person that doesn't always mean it when she says it.
Probe away.
So I have to keep that in mind.
Probe away.
Alright, so there's 5 planets here. Yep. Okay. But this whole nebula is a pretty small nebula. This will be a quick one, because one cluster had 1 planet, the other had 2. I admittedly had to make an unexpected return trip
Probe
there.
launched.
Still, all that's left is in this cluster. Still teases of resources, never a lot. Never enough. This is poor on resources, so I shouldn't be too surprised, I guess.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
No, not.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
So, I mean, if, you know, if things don't work out with that friendship, it's fine. All my new friendships are
Launching probe.
less than a year old. So, you know, as sad as I would be to lose them, I would have to keep that in mind too. It's like, I guess I'll only know them for that long. I had to apologize to the one that I like never get in fights with. I had to apologize to today because she said something a little mean to me yesterday, and it was said in jest, in good fun, but I let it get under my skin a little bit, and I said something a little mean.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Yeah, so I had to own that. She said it was okay, but it wasn't. She really wasn't going to make an issue out of it at all. So, I mean, good for her. I mean, but it made me feel even worse.
Probe away.
So, I definitely own my fuck up there.
Probe launched.
But she's good. She'll forgive me. I mean, I think she already has. She just deserves, you know, a better apology, which I gave. I don't know. I wonder if I just get along with. I wonder if I just get along with women better than men.
Probe launched.
Seems to be the case through a lot of my life. Like once I started making female friends in like high school and shit, like more serious friendships, it felt so much easier than guys. I don't know, because they would talk about shit, feelings and shit. Crazy. Who knew
Probe away.
that humans could do that? Not guys, apparently. At least none of the ones I really do are really great at that. So it was a pain in the ass. Like that's what led to like a lot of bottled up feelings exploding and stuff between some of us over the years. Just people like not saying things about how they felt, letting feelings get build up. Then when something happens, like, fuck you, fuck everything. Can't scan that planet. That saves us some time. This is the last one then. In this whole nebula.
Probe launched.
Let's see. Let's divide my friends into the two pairings again. So I mean, when I listen to this later, I'll know what I'm talking about. So there's the two that I've gotten into more disagreements with, and two I haven't gotten into as many with. I already talked about the one that I get into like no disagrees with. Just the fact that I was a bit mean, I had to apologize. The other one in that pairing, who, you know, we've had one or two here or there, but it's never been that serious.
Launching probe.
I guess it felt like it once. I don't know. Gosh. I guess any serious friendship has moments of serious disagreements where you're like, oh, is this going to be it?
Launching probe.
That's kind of how you get through it. It was a little rough, but we got through it. I think we're mostly through the recovery process from it.
Launching probe.
But anyway, things are good on that front though, because that disagreement was a while ago, so like a week or two ago, and you know we've been on the road to be like, yeah, you know, we kind of miss. We're going back to how things were, kind of just like, okay, we kind of let things get a little heated. It's just one of the things I'm working on. It like ties back to what I was saying earlier. Like trying to be less sensitive about things like, you know, just don't let it get under my skin.
Probe launched.
I don't know if I should have sent that one.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
So yeah, I'm just trying, something I'm trying to be conscious of, just don't let things get under my skin as much. It's not worth it, and a lot of times it's really not personal by the person saying it, so it's like not fair of me to take it personally a lot of the time.
Probe launched.
Those are the kind of thoughts I'm having in my mind. Like this is the kind of thought process I wish more people had, though. Like I have those thought processes, and then I take a step back and I'm like, oh, damn, it's kind of depressing how rare that is for like other people to do that. There are so many adults in this world that just dig in their heels and are right no matter what. Like some of my old friends I was talking about earlier. Just can't be wrong. So, okay, great. Be right. Oh shit, there are 4. Oh man, Crescent Nebula. Oh, I thought I was closer than I am. Might go closer to an hour and a half then with this stuff. Krutali. Well, not if there's only 2 clusters though in this one. Only if there's a ton of planets, but this one, whoa. Still only 1 planet in this one? Okay. Never mind, this one should be fast too then. Awesome. So it'll be like there are only 3, because 2 of them were pretty quick.
Probe away.
2 of the 4.
Launching probe.
New nebulas, I mean.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Okay, so that covers, let's see, those 2 friends. I did already talk about one of the other ones too. So then the other 2 friends are the 2 where things tend to be a little more volatile in nature. Where we have gotten in more fights, and it's been a little more like touch and go, like, is this like, are we not going to be friends after this? Like, thankfully the frequency of that has reduced a lot with one of them, but the other one is increased. That's the one I was talking about earlier. It's the one I'm a little worried about. Things seem a little volatile lately. It's like, what's this about? There's only 4 planets in this entire nebula. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I can't even scan one of them. So it's really only 3 planets. That's funny. This one's super fast. Let's see. The one that never happens with anymore is, yeah, that's my girl. I just I'm vague about her sometimes with calling her a friend instead. There are reasons for that. We for now we've agreed to be pretty secretive about our relationship for the most part, even though I've talked about things a bit on stream. I'm not going to get into any really personal details, other than that it's long distance. Otherwise, I mean, you would be able to tell the difference as a stream viewer if it wasn't.
Probe launched.
I will say the person's in the U.S. also.
Probe away.
Am I being truthful though? I don't know. Or am I saying stuff to throw you off?
Probe away.
That's up to you to figure out, I guess. You'll find out eventually. Anyone who like stays in touch with me and keeps track. We don't really expect anything serious to happen, any serious movements or progression of our ability to be together physically for like another year or so. But if you hang out with me until then, you'll get your answer, I'm sure. It's someone who would probably willingly like show up on stream or talk sometimes or be in the background sometimes. Just watching like TikTok or something on her phone or something.
Away.
Or it'd be someone I would probably be able to get to play games too while I sat in the back and offered additional commentary or something. It'd be pretty fun too. She would have pretty fun commentary. Like just thinking of it makes me pretty. It's making me smile just imagining it. The potential is high. Like she's one of those people who gives me potential to actually elevate this Twitch channel and my YouTube channel a little bit. If we were to seriously like, I don't know, like stream together, like try to make content together, I think it would be pretty. There'd be some potential there. We're very much like an opposites attract kind of situation, which is a very appealing concept to a lot of people. And she's just, she reminds me, this makes me a little nervous to say this, but anyone who has watched my streams from basically the start might remember the person I was with at the time, two X's ago.
Launching probe.
She had a very volatile personality, emotion-wise. Because she had borderline personality disorder, and I believe dissociative identity disorder to an extent. But I'm not sure. It seemed like she played that up a little bit. I don't know, but I believe it. But let's focus on the borderline personality disorder. That was really the reason we broke up. It's because I couldn't deal with it anymore. Like she was being unnecessarily mean to me on a way too regular basis, and you know, I put up with it for a long time, saying, even trying to convince my friends, you know, it's just borderline, it's how it is, you know. I know it can be rough sometimes, but you know, be patient with her and it'll be rewarding. She really, when she is having a good time and she is like on your team, you know, she's awesome. She's a huge bubbly personality. Sorry, sneezing. Oh man. Oh, there's no fuel depot here. Ah, shoot. That's annoying. I hate systems like that. Alright, gotta go back to the far rim for that last planet. Yeah, this also has a giant sun.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Yeah, we could potentially. It's so fun to imagine.
Launching probe.
We would have to learn to like play off each other and kind of basically be better actors, because we would have to learn not to take things seriously, and you know what things not to say or do that might make it feel like it's getting too serious or escalating. But we could have some real fun like going back and forth.
Launching probe.
Or on the same side too. I mean, just co-op in some games, I could just imagine it would be a blast. She would just be so much fun to do shit with. It's just not really possible right now, unfortunately. And she's the type like me who likes to just stay home and like do nothing, like most of the time during time off or whatever. Like, yes, someone after my own heart. So we would definitely have a good streaming setup and stuff like that. Did I fill up before I left? How many do we got here? Okay, this is the last one. We'll go the far one. Got to be able to make it with 500 fuel left, which looks like we're going to be able to do just barely. Because we need to make it back, so I hope 29 probes are enough for 3 planets. Sometimes it's not. Gonna have to really go for the biggest spikes in resources.
Probe away.
Make sure I ignore anything less than that. So yeah, I'm gonna go from the farthest cluster here
Launching probe.
in towards where we landed in the master relay.
Probe launched.
Anyway,
Launching probe.
well, let's see. I'm gonna continue calling her my friend for now, though. Even though we know who she is, I guess. Her schedule just changed. Like after today, it's not gonna be the same for quite a while. So we might be able to talk on the phone more or less. I don't. Hard to tell. But we'll still be on the phone a lot from the sound of it. Which is good, because I think we've both kind of become addicted to that.
Launching probe.
Today was a little rough on that note, because she couldn't be on the phone much today.
Probe
I was fine.
away.
I kept mostly distracted. It wasn't too bad, but
Probe launched.
yep, already using a lot of probes. It's definitely gonna make me come back.
Probe launched.
For a second trip with the probe refill.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
He's 13 probes there. Actually, 14. I thought that would be it. So that was like half the probes I have on me. We'll see when we look at 2 planets. We'll get an idea of how many planets there are to do in this nebula.
Probe away.
Yeah, especially with this planet being rich
Probe away.
on resources. We had no chance of doing all 3 planets without having to come back with extra probes. I think the probe max probe count increases too to like 60 or something. But by the time it happens, it's like, really now? Could have used this earlier.
Launching probe.
I guess the game doesn't expect you to scan every planet completely like right away, like I've mostly been doing.
Probe launched.
And see, the thing is, for those who are just chasing the percentage on the map, all you have to do is look at the planets to get the percentages. You don't have to scan anything. So, yep, a lot of people be like, so what the fuck do you do this for? I don't know. Shut up. It's like one of my things. I don't know. To have a perfect Mass Effect 2 save, I feel like I have to deplete the universe of its resources.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Ooh, and we're depleted all of a sudden. Alright, let's use whatever we have left on this last planet. Alright, so we'll have 3 planets worth to give us an idea of the total planet count.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Oh, that's it. Alright. Gotta get more probes. Didn't even get it down from Rich. Alright, so 3 is 17%. Oh, goodness. 18 planets. Oh my goodness, that's a decent amount of planets.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
This cluster, or this nebula, will definitely take us a little while. Save the longest one for last. Of course, this is the one with Ilium in it. That's a big planet, so I guess that's partly why. That planet's almost as, I guess it's almost on par with the Citadel in terms of its size and scope. It's definitely one of the furthest systems, or clusters you have to fly to inside of a nebula. I think there are ones where you literally need the upgrade in order to fly that far. Like there may be clusters or systems I can't get to until I get that upgrade with fuel, because I just don't have enough to make a round trip. But I think you can do it anyway. I think it just drains your money like a lot. If you run out of fuel and it starts draining money instead of fuel, it gets pretty expensive, I believe. So I try never to do that, because money is pretty hard to come by in this game. You can't just go out and like farm something and get money. Like you have to do missions to get money. That's it. That's all you got. And there's a limited number of missions, so it's like they give you just enough to like get all the shit in this game like once, and with a little money to spare, I think. So
launching probe.
We're about to hit the hour mark, but man, we've only just started this nebula.
Probe away.
This nebula might take a better part of the next half hour, to be honest.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Ooh, depleted. That was unexpected. Fine by me though. Alright, we can stop in Lucerne on the way back, because
only half our fuel remains.
it's literally on the way. So, oh, there's a lot of planets here. I was gonna say maybe we'll save ourselves the return trip, but we'll probably have to return 2 more times as it is.
Probe away.
Damn, this one's a large one.
Probe away.
This cluster. Looks like you have like 6 planets in this one alone. Maybe 7? Alright, this one's poor on resources though, so there can't be too many big spikes to
Probe
look.
away.
Enough time has passed that I'm starting to think about getting something to drink here, and I'm like, what I feel like. Since I'm trying to like stay away from alcohol and shit these days, I don't have any in the house.
Launched.
That's really, I've learned the best way to stay away from it is just to not have any. Because if I think about it, I'm like, maybe, and then if I have some, then I have more than I want to,
Launching
more than I
probe.
plan to. Like, well, I better drink a ton of water, and then I worry about work the next day. It's like, what have I done to myself? But I've been doing pretty good lately. Oops, didn't mean to spike over that far.
Probe launched.
But that's good, I guess. Guess I needed to.
I have detected an anomaly.
Ooh, an anomaly.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
No shit.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Hopefully I finish this planet. I have two probes left. So
Probe launched.
okay. Use the last one here. Why not? Break off cleanly. Oh, it's 5 planets in this one. Okay. At least we don't have to fly as far anymore, so we don't have to buy as much fuel. Sail blood pack relay. Yep. Picking up new side quests again.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Thought I heard my phone vibrating for a second. My heart did that thing where it started racing. I was like, oh,
Probe
is that the
away.
call I'm hoping for? And then I looked down and there's nothing. I was like, oh, I imagined that vibration sound.
Probe launched.
It's probably just a background sound in the music.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
Might be enough, but
Launching probe.
I'm gonna hope I get to depleted through other stuff. I don't care enough to get that platinum.
Probe launched.
Should have known we had a system nebula with a ton of planets after those fast ones that we just did. Should have known.
Probe launched.
Guys, I deserve this. I earned it, I guess.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
But yeah, that new friend of mine, ish, has become my good morning alarm,
Probe away.
my good morning greeting. Basically the start to my day.
Launching probe.
It's cute. She purposely started waking up before my alarms so that she could wake me up by calling me a few minutes before my alarm.
Probe launched.
It's like I've never had anyone do this before. At first, I thought it was really cute at first, and then she started doing it more and more often. I was like, oh my goodness! Like she actually really. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna do this for you just this one time. It was like a, hey, I like starting my day with
Probe
you
launched.
kind of gesture. I was like, oh shit, damn. Damn, seriously, after my own heart. Doing shit like that. I love little shit like that. Just like a consistent effort like that. It's like, no, who else in my life does that? No one, that's who.
Probe launched.
My dog, maybe.
Probe launched.
So it's hard not to appreciate it. Like a lot.
Probe away.
And we'll have to like leave the call on when one of us is showering or whatever in the morning. Well, usually it's me in the morning. I'm the morning shower, I guess. No, I didn't move
Launching
it.
probe.
Why'd I move it? What the fuck? I'm gonna have to come back anyway with more probes, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose.
Probe away.
And she's often on the phone with me on my drive to work. So it can often be like a fun ride to work. Thanks to that.
Launching probe.
It's on my earbud while I'm at
Probe
work a lot.
launched.
Yeah, I knew it'd be close. If the next probe gives me depleted, I'm going to be angry because then I wouldn't have needed to make a return trip like I'm about to. But there's only 2 systems / clusters left after that one, so at least the end is in sight. Hour 10. Yeah, we go here, then down to Celine. John Ton. I will deplete you, John Ton.
Launching probe.
Okay, nope, it didn't. You could have made me real angry there, planet, but you didn't. I feel like I probably would have been annoyed right here, though, anyway. Because I still would have needed one more at that point. Oh, that's funny. For it to say depleted. Okay. So I was coming back either way, but it... Oh my goodness, it would have been more annoying. If I didn't fuck up, actually. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's start the second to last cluster here. The last one will be the one with the fuel depot, so as always, won't require as much in the way of traveling, spending money for fuel, stuff like that. Stuff like that. Ooh, too far, a little too far, a little too far. Okay, that's enough.
Probe launched.
When I start seeing like yellow, I'm like, okay. You've convinced me. This is more orange than yellow. I'm not doing that. Especially on a planet that's poor when I've barely scanned it. I know there's better spikes of resources elsewhere.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Anyway, today was good.
Probe away.
That new friend had fun today. Which always makes me happy. Okay, I should hopefully only need one return trip to this cluster, and then we can focus on the last one.
Probe away.
Alright, so the end is in sight.
Probe away.
Pretty much have my roadmap in my head to finishing scans.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Depleted. If I didn't have almost 1 million of that resource, I might consider tossing a probe at that, but...
Anomaly detected.
Ooh, another side
Objective
quest.
orbit. All units report to ready stations for possible anti-invasion protocol. Repeat. Unidentified ship detected in orbit.
Something on our sensors. Probe launched. Probe away.
So I picked up 3 side quests. Okay.
Launching probe.
Those are probably the 3 we'll start with, to be honest.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
All right, need more probes. See the last planet and the rest of that one. Then we're done here. Then all we have is this cluster right here.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
The fact that I've been able to focus my determination to scan uninterrupted for
Probe away.
almost an hour and a half now. Man, pat myself on the back a little bit.
Probe away.
I think this would have driven me nuts yesterday, but just knowing it was coming and that I had to do it helps mentally prepare a little bit.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Alright, last cluster. 70% done. The last 30% should be here. Yeah, start on the outside. Work our way in.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Yes, this one. There's a lot going on in this system.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
I don't like this planet. Those rings make it hard to see anything.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Well, the last 3 planets, I guess.
Probe launched.
I don't think I'll have to scan Ilium. So this might be the second to last
Probe
planet.
away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
I guess an hour and a half is turned out that was a pretty accurate
Probe
estimate.
launched.
Once I reached that estimate, anyway, turns out it was accurate. Wasn't my original guess.
Probe launched.
But yeah, it took me an hour and a half to get through all the new planet scanning. There are still new systems, still new nebulas that don't have access to yet, but there aren't that many left. I'm reasonably confident in that.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
Didn't mean to do that. Alright, this should be the last one, I guess.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
Yes. All right. Good. We're done. So, I guess we'll start with this. But I think I'm gonna celebrate the fact that I finished scanning again for now by going AFK for 5-10 minutes. I'll be right back while I take care of some stuff. Alright, I am back. Let's continue. Let's side quest. Power recharge charge time plus damage. I need to update my gear, speaking of. The appearance of my gear. I want to switch the headset. Not headset. Whatever it is. Whatever the head armor is. Not that I'm wearing it right now. But I could be. Oh, I hope I didn't kill my fish by going in and out of the ship while... while scanning planets. That would be depressing.
Cloaking! I'll destroy you! Gotcha! One down! Going dark! Can't do it! I'll destroy you!
I can't remember if the fish life cycle is based on like doing a mission or what. But yeah, I guess there's a chance my fish are dead. That sucks. There's no point in keeping them alive, really. On the other hand, you don't get anything for doing that. But you know, it is nice to keep your fish alive if you can.
Taking cover! Blue signs!
Cloaking! Nothing can stop me! Now you see me! Down you go! Going silent.
Got no shields!
Can't get there. Going dark.
Look out! Time to die!
Why are you staring at me? There were a couple things I couldn't afford at the Citadel, which I can now. Maybe I should. Before I forget about them. Oh, there's another planet or some. Oh, it's probably just the ship to explore. Yeah, I'll go buy the thing at the Citadel real quick. I like how that shows nothing. It's completely meaningless. No, I want to go to 26, not 28. One of these shops I couldn't afford 2 things at. This.
This might be useful.
Okay. It's nice that I don't have to run from the
Commander,
airlock.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Shut up. Okay, that's good because that unlocked that.
Commander, Morden requests to see you.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Is his side quest unlocked now?
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Yep, that was his side quest. Still need to get Garrus's, I guess. Just to spend their points. I forgot to... My fish are definitely dead now. Unless I, let's see. Let's check. I only did one mission.
No messages for you, Commander.
Also, what made me remember was I want to go change my gear. Oh, they are still alive. Lucky. Okay, good. I probably would have killed them if I did that mission, though. Oh, just recharge time. That's why I like it. Yeah, that stuff actually affects stats, so should do that.
No messages for you, Commander.
Targeting issues.
Barriers up!
Gotcha! Nice!
They keep missing. They keep moving at bad times. Or it's the same one that they're attacking them. I know, I'm not even using my gun.
Target down! What were they doing here?
See anyone else here?
I need cover!
There has to be a way in.
No, there's no way in. Mission's over.
That did it.
Anyways, correct? What?
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Watch your flanks.
This will put them down.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
For the blue sun! Grab me cover!
9-9.
Down!
Throwing up a barrier. Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Kill them! Time to die!
What happened here? has to be a way in. That did it.
This should take the heat off.
Stay close to cover.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
I thought that door would open. Figured I would check anyway.
Spears of fire. Direct fire.
This should take the heat off. Nothing's gonna hurt me now. Barriers up. Between the eyes. Going up a barrier.
It's an ambush.
Back wall. This should take the heat off.
I'll take it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay.
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Oh, hang on, before I forget. Let's feed the fish.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Oh, shit.
See? Why do that? What's wrong?
I will not tolerate outbursts on my ship. Get a hold of yourself.
I'm trying. When we're moving, fighting, there's no problem. But here, my blood makes noise. It's screaming. I've got no past to lead me. The tank gave nothing about itching plates and losing control.
I want you in the infirmary. I can't have some Krogan disease running rampant.
Your doctors only see victims of Krogan. My kind do not share with aliens. Not after the genophage. We won't find someone who's seen this. Krogan my age would still be on the homeworld, Tuchanka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness. Have time now, Shepard. I need to deal with this.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is... See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Alright, what?
I've got no... I won't ask you to go.
Joker can get us
Thank you,
to...
Shepard.
Okay. Well, it's another side quest.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
Remind me what you wanted me to do.
I need your help to face my past with Cerberus.
Oh yeah, I already got hers. I forgot. I didn't get Garrus's yet, though. I'll wait till Chambers tells me he's ready to talk, though, because he's all the way in the back of the third floor. What a hassle.
No messages for you, Commander.
Great. Let's see that it stays that way, Chambers. Oh. Fucking shit.
Probe launched.
More scanning.
Probe
Might as well
away.
stay ahead of it, I guess. This one doesn't look too intimidating.
Probe
There's
away.
only 2 clusters to deal with.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
That's not enough, though.
Probe away.
Yeah. Damn, 7 things to look at in this system here. In this cluster. I bet a lot of it's like right here.
Probe away.
In this cluster. Like a lot of what you need from this nebula. I mean, it's probably just right here. I usually do the one by the fuel depot last, but I'm going to start with it since the side quest is
Probe
in the
away.
next cluster.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
Lots of scanning tonight. Damn.
Probe launched.
Kind of forgot all the side quests would be leading me to new areas. With even more shit to scan.
Probe away.
Wish I had more to talk about. Let's see. I mean, I'm sure I do. I just don't want to talk too much about anything that I shouldn't talk too much about.
Probe away.
I mean, I'm not drinking, so it's not like I'll be more likely to make that kind of mistake or anything like that. Like by accident or whatever. But
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
and that, as they say, is that. Planet 4 out of 7 in this
Launching
cluster.
probe.
Ooh, heavy element 0 planet.
Probe launched.
What a rare planet.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Yeah, this is definitely the most
Probe away.
element 0 found on one planet so far.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Wow, that planet was nuts.
I have detected an anomaly.
Launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately. Repeat. Javelin Mark II missile launch
Probe
detected.
launched. Something on our sensors.
Okay. I mean, that's lovely and all.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Another new side quest.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Good, just enough. 2 more planets.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Oh well. Unfortunately, me had to tolerate a lot of planet scanning tonight.
Launching probe.
She's such a good friend. I appreciate her. She would totally like subscribe and donate money and stuff if she could.
Probe launched.
I know she would. She'd be like my only friend who would do that. I have friends who can but don't.
Probe launched.
I have friends who could like use their free like Amazon Prime subscription to become a subscriber, and like they know they could, but they don't.
Probe launched.
So it's like, yeah, the difference between your friends, you know. Ones that know they can help out, and they're like, and they jump to it, like, oh yeah, let me
Launching probe.
do what I can. Of course, I'll do that to help you if it helps.
Probe away.
That kind of mindset. It's kind of mindset that's the kind of mindset I'm starting to gravitate towards in terms of friends. That's what I'm talking about. It's part of what I'm talking about. Part of the bigger picture. Maybe now that Mia's gone, I can talk a little more openly again. Because, I don't know. I don't think she heard most of what I was saying earlier, but you never know.
Probe launched.
And I know this is going on YouTube anyway, but... The question is, who's going to sit through planet scanning? The really patient ones who want to see what I'll say when I'm planet scanning? That's you. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see. Yeah, so I want to try to not squander that mindset. I need to be better with some of my friends. Maybe my new friends, you know, the ones that are worth fighting for these days. Because they've proven it with their actions, not just... Well, not just words wouldn't even really make sense. But... Okay, so there's only 2 planets over here. That's funny. Let's do the non-quest one first. Okay, so this isn't too bad. Nine planets isn't the end of the world.
Probe away.
I may switch to My Hero Academia too, I don't know. With the lack of company. Because Mia was struggling with that when I've played that a little bit, because it's a little flashy.
Probe launched.
But it's also at that point in the night where it's late for me to start something new, because I'm going to want to quit in around an hour, even though when I switch to something new, I want to give it at least an hour, so I feel like it would be a tolerable length of time, but there's also that part of me that might want to go longer than an hour, and I'd be like, I felt like I played such a short time. So I'm just going to stick with Mass Effect 2 like I did last night. And unlike last night, I'll be done with scanning, so hopefully I'll just be able to focus more on side quests for the next hour. I will be waiting for my usual phone call. I mean, I kind of already am. I always am. Who am I kidding? If you remember my explanation about why, it's because I never know when I'm going to get a phone call. Because due to various circumstances, I can't really call. Like, there's no point in me calling, because if we could be on the phone, she would have called me, basically. So I don't call unless it's like to leave a voicemail or something.
Probe launched.
So I'm always like waiting to receive the call, basically. And there's reasons for that, but
Probe away.
Don't worry about the details.
Probe launched.
Can you get 1 million of a resource? I think I'm about to find out. I'm not sure. Or does it just stay at 99999?
I have detected an anomaly.
Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for
Probe
runners.
launched.
Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for
Probe
runners.
away.
Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when
Probe
you're done.
launched.
Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners.
Launching probe.
Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nera.
Something on our sensors.
Yeah, except busy planet scanning.
Probe away.
I'll deal with that shortly. We're not doing any story quests tonight for sure. We have plenty of side quests to fill the rest of the time I plan to play tonight. So that is what we will do.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
Fuck. Not enough to bring it to depleted. I was hoping. Fuck you. It's one of those situations where it's a very fuck you situation. Guarantee I only need one more probe. So it's gonna be a fucking waste of money. Extra fly back and forth. I swear they designed some of these that way on purpose. Ugh. Where was even? Oh, it's just been this
Probe away.
fucking one. Yeah, fuck you. Alright, let's bring. I haven't used these two in a bit. We're leveled their stuff, so let's do that.
Ambush!
We've been spotted.
Eat that! Hell yeah! Hell of a shot! Wait! Hostiles down! The shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out, now.
Let me set up for my phone call. Make sure I'm ready for it. Turn Bluetooth on, put my earbud in under my headset. I have a whole routine for this now. That way, if I want to use the webcam, I can without anyone realizing I have my earbud in, technically. Because by the headset. But I would be turning off the webcam for my phone call anyway. I don't even want people to lip read. Alright, but I'm all set. Okay. Ready for a call.
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Brunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
Going to cover!
On the ground, now! One more.
Firing concussive shots! Anyone else want to jump?
Impact shot!
Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
Hey cousin, that jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
Look right. Impact shot! Worthless.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
Alright, sorry about that. That was inconvenient timing. I was muted, first of all. So I couldn't explain what was happening until now. So I was snacking. I was separating two cookies and my thumb pushed on a chocolate bit and separated it without too much issue. Popped the cookie into my mouth and there's chocolate. Tiny bit of chocolate stuck to my thumb and I was like, oh no, I can't play like this. So I had to pause. Finish eating the cookie, then clean my thumb, And now I'm back. And then unmute, and then explain everything. Here I am.
Fire in the hole!
Shot.
That ought to do it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. Commander, I think you'll want to talk to Garrus.
Ah, finally. The last person's side mission for now.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
So you can say anything else now that we finished this character quest? I don't remember.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
You alright, Jacob? It's gotta be rough finding out about your father on top of everything else.
I covered this. The stuff we're dealing with, way more important than any of my personal shit. Let it go, Shepard. I have.
I've been around long enough to know you're bottling things up. I can't have any crew member distracted like that.
There's only two ways this will go. It's a real problem, and you can't fix it with Psych 101. Or, it's nothing, and you're just dragging it up for no reason. Neither helps. Just let it go, and we'll drown all this small shit in some bar after we save the damn galaxy. I have to get back to work, Commander.
Oh, okay, fine. Damn. Makes me think I should be doing the character missions first.
Commander, I think you'll want to talk to Garrus.
Just so I could have more conversations with people. If all the little side missions provide.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow. Really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I can take that.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Anyway, I'll probably just try to focus on character missions next time. That way I can open up dialogue chances. And I guess I should recruit people too before too long. Because I could start by recruiting and then work through this side. God damn it. Well, I'm not playing for too much longer tonight anyway, so I don't have to kill too much more time while I figure this out. I know it's right here. Oh, yep. Oh, just checking for more scannables. Yep, there's 2 more. Okay. Alright. Let's minimize the amount of scanning we potentially have to do next time. Okay, this is going to be a small one because it's only this one cluster. Okay. There's no fuel station though, so we're gonna have to fly elsewhere to refill on probes, which is annoying. But it's offset by the fact that this is a small cluster. It's not a set of clusters like it usually is in nebulas.
Probe launched.
So it'll still be faster than the average nebula.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
But yeah, as you can see, I'm really aggressively trying to stay on top of planet scanning. Because, yeah, if you let it get away from you, then suddenly you have like 10 nebulas and like 50 planets to scan. It's like, oh my goodness.
Launching probe.
Like 100 planets to scan. Even. It's nice when you have to do, I don't know, like a couple dozen at a time instead of 100 at a time. It's an easier pill to swallow, I would say. I just confirmed that it's the resource are poor. I was gonna say, what the? It's been sucked. I think this is worthy of 2 separate scans, probably.
Probe away.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a second, but looks like it was. Alright, 5 planets here. Alright. Hopefully it's only 2 visits worth. We're on track for it, so there's a good chance. Especially with the second planet being only moderate on resources. Okay. Wow, nothing on that face of the planet. Really.
Launching probe.
I don't know why, for the King 2 music just popped into my head.
Launching probe.
Sometimes worry my headset's gonna push into the button on my earbud and like make a random call or something. I don't know who.
Probe launched.
This is like listening to me say something and like, who was he trying to call? What did he say? What did he say?
Probe away.
I don't use my earbud like that though. I don't really make calls. I only receive calls on it, I suppose. I know how to answer a call. I would have to look up, like, how do you make a call using my earbud? I would have to double check. Because I'm not sure I've ever used it to make a call.
Probe away.
I usually use my phone to make the call if I'm going to do that. But I'm pretty sure I don't have to with the earbud.
Probe away.
Ooh, barely saw this one.
Probe away.
Well, you only use 15 probes for 2 planets. That's rare to use such a small amount of probes.
Probe away.
I really hope after tonight, I hope I did most
Probe
of the
away.
remaining nebulas and planets tonight. I think I did. I'm sure there will be a little more.
Launching probe.
I think I've done most of what's left, so I don't think the planet scanning will be. I think this is like the worst of it from here on out. Like, I think we should be relatively safe from this torture if you hate this.
Probe away.
After this session. Like I said, there'll still be a little more, I'm sure. I'm sure there are a few nebulas that haven't been made aware of yet. Or discovered, or whatever.
Probe launched.
Thinking out loud.
Launching probe.
I'm trying to stop myself from thinking out loud too much. Ooh, that was a nice probe, that last one. Got a bunch with one. Just need to come back to finish off this last planet. Unless somehow 8 probes are enough, but that's
probe away.
Chances of that are pretty unlikely.
Probe away.
Try to ignore like resource spots that are anything less than
probe
really
away.
Good, I guess, like this.
Launching probe.
But you never know. They always figure out a way to fuck you.
Launching probe.
Make you come back with one probe.
Probe launched.
Well, I have to do these two separately and then see. Knew it. Well, I mean, I assumed I would have to come back in the first place. I had no idea how close it would actually be. Side questing is such a minor part of this recording, this session.
Probe away.
It's definitely a very scanning heavy session. I knew it would be, I didn't think it would be this much though. Whew. Yep, only needed one probe, huh? To finish it off. I suspected as much. Alright. How about our new final area to explore? How many things we got here? We have a fuel depot, that's good. So we'll come back to this later. Start with the far one. It's more like a normal nebula. Where's the outer planet? There it is. Another one with a giant sun.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Most of the resources are on this face of the planet.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
I guess that was it. Oh, there it is. If you can manage 10 probes per planet on average, then we don't have to come back to this one. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
Probe launched.
It helps that this says poor.
Probe launched.
So it makes it more likely because there's only one more planet left after this. In this cluster.
Launching probe.
I would say even have the flexibility to do 11
Probe
on
away.
this planet because that's half of the probes I had left.
Probe away. Probe away.
That's good. I got both resources there. I thought I was close enough to do that. I was right.
Probe away.
I normally would have ignored that, but whatever. I still have 15 probes left.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Of course, this last planet is rich. But that's fine. I came in with 15 probes.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Another one of those rare planets that's good for Ezo.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Defeated.
Probe launched.
Alright, go back with 2 probes. Or I'll use 2 in Dranik first, I guess. 4 planets here. I doubt I'll probably still need to come back twice.
Probe launched.
Pick the rich planet.
Launching probe. Only half our fuel remains.
I guess this will fill out the rest of the session. Just doing the scanning. I can think about how I want to do missions. Clearly, characters need a little time to warm up to you. Getting the refresher now. They need a little time to warm up to you and give you the side quest, and I need that. I need everyone to do their side quest in order to get their loyalty and stuff. So.
Launching probe.
I don't think it's usually that much of a concern, so I'm probably more worried than I need to be. But
Launching probe.
I have lower standards for EZO.
Launching probe.
I'll mine a lesser amount of EZO than I would of other resources.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
I was gonna say, this side of the planet seems quite empty for a rich planet. But I guess it happens.
Probe away. Probe away.
I think I said done planet scanning earlier. Would have been more accurate to say probably like halfway done planet scanning. I just don't know it yet.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Anyway, this nebula isn't too bad. I think I calculated there's like 13, maybe 14 planets.
Probe away.
The last one we did earlier, when he thought, oh, we're done now, had like 18, I think. Alright, what did I miss? Have to do some small ones.
Probe launched.
Alright, that'll have to do. Not sure that's what I was looking for, but that's fine. Change it to depleted. Good enough.
Launching probe.
Yep, definitely gonna need to come back with probes for a third
Launching
round,
probe.
but should be more than enough that time. Then we'll finish on the last cluster where the fuel depot is, where
Probe
Chichanka
away.
is, where we came in through the mass relay, that last area. Then we'll be out of planets to scan once again. So it'll be a matter of deciding where I want to start next time.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Anything else I want to talk about while I still have time? Because I'm expecting to get a phone call any minute now, probably. I don't know for sure. It's possible today was a big day for my girl, so
Launching probe.
she might be celebrating later than I anticipate. I'm not sure.
Probe launched.
Forgot to ask if she had anything planned today for the road.
Probe launched.
Because there was a celebration earlier. But now it would be like a more personal celebration at this time of day.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Yeah, what can I talk about while I still have a little time off the phone? If I am getting a call at my normal-ish time. Let's see, what else can I talk about?
Probe launched.
Let's see.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Too bad Mass Effect was popular before like streaming was very popular. I feel like at a different time this would have
Probe
been
away.
quite a popular game to stream.
Probe away.
Just enough. One more planet. Gotta refill though. Almost halfway done with this entire nebula. About to pass that halfway point. Actually, I feel like I'm gonna go a little later than I wanted to play, thanks to the scanning, if I finish it. It's fine though. I just tend to need a little longer than... I've started to form like a, I don't know, like a automatic cleanup routine. The reason I'm saying it is because it feels different. It's less random than it used to be. It's more like consistently like a 20-minute process, I feel like. Alright, let's go to the bathroom, I smoke, I move all my stuff to the bedroom. clean up some stuff in the kitchen and decide if I'm snacking on anything. If I do,
Probe launched.
Bedroom. A lot of times I'll make myself a cup of chocolate milk.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Set some stuff up for the next day for work. Assuming I'm working the next day.
Probe away.
And then take my dog out. Get ready to do a last set of buy drops for
Probe
the
launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Off to the last cluster for now, once again. Do the outer planet before we refill. We have enough probes for this. So yeah, let's find that out.
Launching probe.
It's a big cluster here. Everything's spaced out pretty far.
Probe away.
Hard to see everything on the screen at once unless you're coming from the bottom. I don't think that's enough.
Launching probe.
It's barely enough for me to do.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
I don't understand.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
I feel so dumb. Like, what am I missing on this planet?
Probe away.
I'm settling for so many small ones. Cause what the fuck? Really? What was with this planet? That was bizarre. I feel like that planet took me like twice as long as it should have.
Launching probe.
I don't think that's necessary to scan.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Anyway, I hope nobody thinks I've become like a boring streamer just because I've stopped drinking and stuff.
Probe away.
I do think about getting some, like, and trying to maybe have some over the weekends, but I'm trying not to. My girl asked me not to.
Launching probe.
Okay. I don't think it'll be that hard. It's a little harder than I expected, I'll be honest. I got used to having it so often. Most nights. Let's do that. There's 50%. 3 more planets left. They should be done once again. I guess that'll be my stopping point because this is around when I would have been quitting.
Probe launched.
If I just had the flexibility to quit at any time, that would be cool right around now, probably. It's late enough. It's starting to get tired. I'm feeling yawns coming on. I'm feeling my eyelids getting a little heavy. Which is funny, like, I never used to feel that with the drinking. Even though it's so much easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. When I was doing more of that.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Those like to be like a normal. Just kidding. I'm exaggerating.
Launching probe.
But, you know, I am noticing little improvements like with my diet and, you know, TMI, going to the bathroom.
Probe away.
People who realize
Launching
they probably
probe.
started drinking too much, they understand what I mean. People who have ever been in that same position are like, maybe I should start drinking less. They're like, man, I'm not an alcoholic. but
Launching
damn,
probe.
I feel like it's starting to get head in that direction with frequency.
Probe launched.
Can't let the tolerance carry away.
Probe launched.
I don't mind with weed so much, but it's bad with alcohol.
Probe launched. Probe away.
still moderate. Damn, I really skimmed.
Probe away.
Or I just missed that one. Okay, never mind. Can trick you like that sometimes. Alright, 2 more planets, and then I think we're done.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Or you could just sell these resources for money. That makes so many credits off of all the resources I have.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
That's what.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Rich good.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Good to moderate. Inching ever closer.
Probe away.
From moderate to poor.
Probe launched.
From poor to depleted. Just like that. Well, I might as well use 4 more probes, because we have to spend the money.
Probe launched.
There's my call. I might end the stream silently, so bye.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.